Boing, 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 ribbit, boing, 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 ribbit, boing, 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 ribbit, boing, boing, ribbit.
It was short-lived, just like an aborted fetus. Josh Allen was a little bit loose with his balls. Shout out to Deshaun Watson. Kirk Cousins proving his toughness by getting double-teamed once. Wow, my ex-wife knows about that. Kobe Brissett injected too many marijuanas. Would May start? Personally, I didn't think this was a false flag. No offense to 9/11 truthers. And in this clip, we see a black person being pushed to the white line, which is what Ronald Reagan did in the 1980s. No offense. Mason Rudolph's actual first name is Brett. Lesbian runner. My Eagles have the least rings of any NFC East team. AI-generated cheese holding a Super Bowl trophy. They don't really respect my talent, but they'll pay. They'll all pay. If you look closely in the top left corner, you can see marijuana smoke. New Orleans versus Dallas. Jalen Hurts decided to be a stupid asshole and threw a terrible end zone interception. In the end, racism end zone, but the Seahawks would not go down easy, unlike my ex-wife. Doo-doo shit poopster, never stopping like Ben Roethlisberger in a bathroom stall. Young Ho Koo. More like Alvin Kamala, in my opinion, because he supports people crossing borders. The Texans fought back, which is no surprise considering they have Joe Mixon, and that's what he's known for. It was not a good debut for first overall pick and famous metrosexual Caleb Williams. Based on Shannon Sharp's size, he probably does have a big Hoover. If my Eagles had lost this game, I probably would have injected several pounds of marijuana into my ass. Travis Kelce throwing his balls back. He has a lot of experience doing that with Taylor. After Marvin Harrison Sr. had a quote-unquote talk with the Rams defensive backs, the Colts' gay kicker missed a 50-yard field goal, and the Bills came out and promptly collapsed, just like the Towers. I love touching your shoulder. Jordan Love then thought he was Michael Vick minus the dog killing. Will Levis wasn't protective of his balls. Oh look, it's Larry the Cable Guy. I love his comedy. Brock Twin Towers Bowers, gigantic asshole. And then Younghoe Koo said, "This is how you kick the field goal." Famous flight attendant respecter Brandon McManus, he prematurely got rid of the ball here. But we all know that prematurely releasing his balls is part of the deal with Will Levis. Dow ass. The game began with a shot play. Long pass to Ricky Pearsall, no offense, former Bill Belichick quarterback and three-time Super Bowl loser Tom Brady. Baker kept fighting though, just like my wife in divorce court. Mahomes found Taylor Swift's dick appointment for a touchdown. Why are you making fun of me for being a lesbian? Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. Tua Tagovailoa, sexual assaults aside, Deshaun Watson actually had a pretty decent game. 9/11 fan Sean McDermott. Surely against Bryce Young, they're going to be able to pull this one out. No offense to Philip Rivers. Feces covered. Philadelphia versus Cincinnati. Spank them. You spank their asses. And the only way that we're really going to end racism is if Donald Trump and Kamala Harris step into the end zone together and share a wet, sloppy kiss to unite America and spit on racism's face. Sat there and took it like a $5 whore. The Ravens dropped their dong all over the Bills. Famous Uber passenger Jameis Winston. Kansas City versus San Francisco. Kiss my butthole. San Francisco. Darn it, I missed. Buffalo versus San Francisco. Cocaine. 37-year-old rookie quarterback Bo Nix. Talk about being backloaded. No offense to Kate Upton. Kirk Cousins said, "I'm going to be a dick and throw an interception for no reason here." Detroit versus the Sassy Kitties. Levis then threw a terrible pick six, which once again reinforces the notion that he loves putting his balls out there for everybody to see. Grokus Winston. We scored 35 points in the Super Bowl
and lost.
But unfortunately, the kicker had to be a dick and missed the extra point. Purdy turned into Turdy. Super Bowl 48 rematch. Very deep hole. No offense to Kim Kardashian. The Dolphins went on a long drive. No offense to University of Georgia football players. Deshaun Watson heroically overcame new rape allegations. Cocaine started raining down. Ass blast. I fully admit that I did not see this one coming. No offense to women who take facials. Skylar Thompson's such a pussy, he wouldn't even throw the ball deep on a Hail Mary. And Deshaun Watts under the towel. Eagles fans are fickle, sad motherfuckers with no respect for anybody. Dalton was dropping dong all over the place. Took a big sack, no offense to Michael Sam. Good old-fashioned belt-to-ass whooping on national television. On a lateral, Steelers ended up winning 37-15, and my wife left me. Have no fear, lesbian runner is here. He's like a Ryan Fitzpatrick with more rape tendencies. The most famous member of our fan base, EDP445, is a morbidly obese pedophile. Minnesota versus versus the Tits. The Bengals in their white power uniforms. Watch your step when walking in San Francisco. There's a good chance you'll step in shit. Josh Jacobs punched it in once again. No offense to Joe Mixon. That's why I had a boner the entire time I was watching it. Not one fucking defensive stop all second half. Amazing husband Tyreek Hill was one of the biggest choke jobs ever, and of course, it benefited that fucking bitch Tom Brady. Dan Campbell's doing that walk where somebody's holding the door open for you like 30 feet away, and you're not far enough away to where you can walk for it, but you gotta kind of walk faster so it's not awkward, so they're not holding it for a prolonged period of time. That's the walk Dan Campbell's doing after dismantling the Jaguars by 46 points. And Doug Peterson with this stupid fucking visor. We boo injured players. It's gross. I want to say we don't deserve our reputation as a horrible fan base, but we really do. How about you like this field goal too, bitch? Beautiful Ben Roethlisberger to Santonio Holmes-esque touchdown, minus the rapey vibes. It should just be called African American Friday. A can of whoop ass, extra large. The Bills would not go down easily, unlike Nancy Reagan. The Sea Chickens never bet on post-October Kyler Murray. The entire bottom just fell out. No offense to Lynn Medivio.